Now that you're comfortable with the different stroke types, what we can do is begin to put the two different stroke types, our taps and our sweeps, put those two together in a jazz timekeeping pattern. So the way I would begin is with the right hand. If you're right-handed, what we want to do is take the right hand and play your standard jazz timekeeping pattern. And that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And you can just simply play it with taps with the right hand. We want to kind of go back and forth though to accommodate what's going to be happening a little later with the left hand, which will be doing sweeps. So we could begin 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Awesome. So underneath that, we want to lay the left hand. And the left hand is going to stay on the head in a sweeping motion. So the idea is kind of going to be like this, where we're going back and forth, we're alternating positions. So if one is crossed here, we want the left down here underneath it. And we're going to go back and forth. So we kind of have two different zones here. We have this front right part of the head for the right stick, and then this back part of the head for the left stick, left brush rather, excuse me. So the left brush zone and the right brush zone. And the idea is that way we don't get tangled up and get our brushes caught. So we're going to do this kind of alternating pattern. So that might be something to get used to. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I would just start moving back and forth like this, and then you begin to get the hang of it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And you can see that left hand starting to make circles. So the left is going to have a 1 down here, 2, 3, 4. It's going to go back and forth. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now some people do opposite than that. I've got 1 here, which is kind of crossed. You could also do 1 open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's kind of the same thing, but you're open on 1, crossed on 2. It's just the opposite. So for some people, that seems to be more comfortable. I think it's a personal choice. You can just decide what's easiest for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So one other thing to address is I'm doing this clockwise motion with the left hand, and some people prefer to do counterclockwise. So that's totally up to you. You can combine that with your crossed right hand and just become to get the pattern that's comfortable for you. But basically you want to go for that sound. Being crossed and kind of having these zones keeps you from getting the brushes tangled up. But then as far as the clockwise, counterclockwise, whether you're crossed on 1 or open to 1, that's up to you. But I would just make sure that you go for the correct sound.